The Hathor Material Messages from an Ascended Civilization. Tom Kenyon and Virginia Essene. Chapter 1. Who we are and why we have come. Virginia. And when you say you worked with people, what does that mean? Hathors. We are masters of sound, energy, and love. In relation to humans, we work primarily through the feeling nature, what you might call the emotional body. As masters of interdimensional space, we can contact humans quite easily. Contact will usually be experienced by you as clairaudient voice transmissions, clairvoyant seeing visions, intuitions, and appearances in dreams. We made contact with the early Egyptians through the goddess Hathor, which they experienced through mystical visions. Through the culture of the goddess, we were able to help the Egyptians create a spiritual golden age, which culminated in the creation of the mystery schools. Through these esoteric centers, we were able to assist with the training of initiates, a positive influence which spread throughout the world. The influence of these mystery schools is still active in the world, we might add. Some of these schools are hidden, although some of them are becoming public again. The ways in which we work vary, but most often one or more of us makes psychic contact with an individual human and begins to instruct him or her according to our understanding. We never impose ourselves. When asked to assist, we will do so, but only within set guidelines. These guidelines ensure that we will not interfere with human choice or destiny. Virginia. Have you had relationships with the Pleiadians or beings from Orion or other so-called outposts of the human family? Hathors. Yes, we know the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Orions, and the Arcturians. We know others who you do not have names for yet. And we say yet because this will change, since you are becoming a galactic and intergalactic humanity. Understand that each of these groups has a distinct flavor, a personality, be they the Pleiadians, the Sirians, etc. So, every cultural group has its own specific bent, flavor of personality, as they view and operate through the great mystery. And may we say, these differences give us sincere pleasure. We are intrigued by the differences, by all the levels of the great universe, and that is one reason why we are so intrigued and in love with humans. Virginia. And that's because Hathors, of their extreme diversity, their differences, their connection that runs deep to the roots of the great universe through their heart, through their emotional being. Yet during incarnation, they find themselves in a paradoxical situation in many ways, much more difficult than those of us who are at an ascended level. Why? Because they live in a three-dimensional reality, and their senses tell them that things are limited, finite, and constricted. Indeed, their senses cannot show them the truth of the great universe as we perceive it, because their senses are landlocked in this three-dimensional reality. And yet, their spirit knows and yearns and is connected to the greater reality, the greater mystery, and that to us is something most intriguing, as it is for many other beings in other realms. It is something we cherish and honor in humans. Virginia, thank you for that.